Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking Streams. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream, Pokemon. And the Juan. Not really first, but it's good enough. Second. You type in chat. Yeah. So, how's everyone doing? Have you all tried out Special Transport DLC? That's what we'll be playing with today. I went ahead and configured the truck, something I've never driven before, although it's been suggested dozens of times. It's one of the famous mods out there, truck mods, and I think it's perfect for the current situation. Hey Alex! Boss, huh? Thanks for the follow, man. Hey Peterbilt. No problem, no problem. Enjoy, and thanks for dropping by. We have a Christmas sock. I just found it. It's the how do you call that? The tip jar in the form of a Christmas sock. In time for the holidays. Hey Ruling. Good evening. Thanks for joining, guys. So who has tried the Special Transport already? Now, unfortunately, I was kind of hoping that I would be able to do a giveaway today, but unfortunately that won't happen. I actually didn't get any keys from SCS, so I had to even buy my own copy. But it's fine, it's super cheap, it's more than reasonable. But yeah, there would be no giveaways, unfortunately. Do pay your employees in cookies, right? What payment? There's no such thing. It's a non-profit organization. So we are going today with the Big Stars, as you might have surmised from the title. And you can't see my screen, huh? One sec, because I have the wrong game put in. Should see it now. There you go. My bad. We are going with the Big Stars Mercedes Arocs SLT, that one. And I put in a couple of modifications as well. A different interior, the black and red mod. I got this beautiful paint job from Lad and Swallow. And I have Lean's Mercedes Actros MP4 sound converted to be compatible for the Big Stars by Lad and Swallow as well, or Lad and Swallow, not sure how you pronounce it. But all these are in the mods list, so if you are interested in getting any of these later on, just type !mods and you should be routed to a link with all the mods I have enabled right now. You're helping to make Christmas presents. Nice. Yes, I am waiting for the sale too. Actually, I just surfed for it. I just had the look. When would the Christmas sale be, the winter sale? And apparently it's going to be December 21 based on the leaks. So that should be sometime next week. Dewan, I'm not sure what you're first about. I'm not even sure if you can hear me. Merry Christmas back at you. Nice. Good to see you guys are getting along. Now, I did have to disable Pro Mods and Rust Map because there was a bug. And I had to remove the map mods because they were causing invisible walls, gaps in the world, and things like that. But the good thing is, I think there was a patch from ETS2 recently, which should address that. So ideally, you should be able to play with 2.25 again. But with Special Transport DLC, I don't think it's really supported yet. And by the way, this is our truck. Red and white. I kind of like it. Let's have a look. Let's have a better look inside. No, he's not a mod. But he can be. Are you interested in being a mod, Alex? Because I think you're fit the criteria quite well. So this is the truck. Let me just give a bit of show and tell, and I do want to modify it a bit. A couple of modifications. We have beacons up top. These beacons are new. Let's hear the engine, shall we? Let's hear the beauty of what Lean has made. You ready? Here we go. Hear that idle sound. Hear that idle sound. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. So, we have lights. Those angel eye LED lamps, however you call them, from 50k. We have these new beacons from the Special Transport DLC, and we have some strobes in front from a mod. So when we turn on the beacons, it goes like that. Pretty fancy, right? Now I think there's a bit of a hole there. I'm thinking to also plug one more light in there, where that black spot is, in the middle of the screen. But we'll see if it fits. I think it works better, right? Because this time it seems like there's a gap. Okay. Let's let me allow that. No job show up with Pro Mods activated. That's a nice truck. Nice, nice. Ah, okay, so maybe Pro Mods isn't compatible with the Special Transport DLC at all yet. Okay. And yeah, in any case, they would have to modify some of the routes they have to make it compatible with the size and the gaps. So yeah, I think if you're going with Special Transport, you'd better not enable Pro Mods in the meantime if you want a seamless experience. Anyway, this is how the interior looks, black and red. Pretty fancy, pretty classy. The red, I'm not sure if I'm too much a fan of, but it's kind of nice. It kind of blends well with the truck color outside. The red there, at least. You're lagging. Oh man. You always pick rednecks for your profile pics for ATS and ETS2. Why? You'll watch from phone, sure. And just a bit of show and tell here again inside. We do have a Star Wars themed cabin accessory pack today. BB-8, R2-D2, C-3PO, and a TIE fighter there hanging around, looming over the three, planning to attack. I just watched Star Wars Lights last night. It's showing here now. It was very interesting. It's very interesting. I think I would want to watch it one more time. I do like this truck though. What else? What else do I have here? Lights at the back, some wheels, that plate, Mercedes plate on the tire, on the two front axles, kind of like that, and like a red color at the back for the drive axles. Yeah, not too shabby, I guess. Right, anyway, let's get right to it. Let's go and look for a special transport job. Cool. So you can filter that out by just picking this one, because if you just pick cargo weight, like some of the stuff are heavier, like 61 tons this one. This is from the heavy cargo pack, but this isn't the special transport. So you'll know which ones are special transport by looking at that indicator there. Looks like a barber shop. Reminds me of a barber shop, a sign outside the door. But that one for special cargo things. But you can filter that out by using that button, so we have only the stuff we want. Now, Kirill did mention, he suggested that I take something from Norway. or and or none. How do you pronounce this anyway? Nantes. Nan. Maybe not. So we have a couple of options. Where do you guys want to start? I want to pick one of these, Stavanger or Nant. And pardon the pronunciation, I have no clue how to pronounce them. Hey Neshke, welcome back. Thanks. You pick rednecks because you live in a small town and want to make character to be a redneck trucker. Ah, that kind of fits, huh? That kind of fits. Not okay. Good. So we pick. What do you want? Do you want a bulkier or a heavier load? This one is longer, but it's less wide. So this is length with height. This one is shorter, but it's a bit wider. For me, the more challenging loads are the wide loads. The longer loads, I don't think they're too much of a trouble. Once you get into straight road, it's not really that much of a problem. But the wide loads, you always have to look left and right and compare your surroundings. Whatever is bulkier. Alright. Sorry, I just saw that, Andreas. Yes, it is a mod. As Alex said, it's a Big Stars Mercedes mod. You know what? Let's try it out. How do I do this? One sec. Let's try this out. Let's try that, Alex. Let's try it for a spin, right? Let's see how that works. You should have visibility now whenever something gets auto-modded or something. But yeah, I think you're pretty familiar with the rules, and we have more or less the same wavelength when it comes to that, so I think it would fit. Alright, let's go with the industrial condenser then. That's the bulkier one. 4.8 meters versus 5.4. Let's go with that. Only thing is, we'll have to go there. Truck config. It's cool. Whenever you play ATS, you always listen to country music. That kind of fits. Redneck profile pic and country music. Yeah. Seeing a couple of interesting errors here. Hope that won't have any negative effect. Look at this. Look at these trees. This is from File's environment. I remember he posted an update for today. He changed them back from 3D models. He made them into sprites again because the 3D models were just taking up too much performance. So he had to remove them. It doesn't look as good anymore, but I guess in terms of performance it's much better. But we'll see how it looks when we actually drive. But that was a bit unfair. And some of the models are still 3D, I think, or at least combination of sprites. Anyway, let's get going. You always listen to Krishmum. Well, same with me. Hey, goofy dude. Glad you could join. How are you? Where are we going here? Over here? Okay, here. Okay, good. Let's spawn in over this base. Will not transport. Why does no one else listen to Eurobeat? What is Eurobeat? Oh, and before we go here, let's go to the mechanic. Because I do want to add that grill light. And yeah, this has Lean's sounds in it. Some of Lean's sounds for MP4 were a combination of Krish bumps and Vasilis sound effects. Like the indicators, the switches, the toggles. Hear that when you turn on the blinker. Oh man, that sounds so good. That is just intoxicating to listen to. Oh, me first. Oops. Welcome back, Day One. running in the 90s. But I do like the 90s. So Eurobeat has 90s music featured? Well, I like that. Definitely like that. Can't watch the stream because your internet is so slow. Wait a minute, don't I have like auto transcode or something? One sec. Let me double check the video, right? I do have auto transcode. So even if you can't watch at the highest quality, 1080p 60, the other options should be available to you. You should be able to watch at a lower quality and still see the stream. 20 cents short of a special transport DLC. Man, maybe in time for Christmas next week, maybe during the winter sale on Steam, maybe it will be at a discount and you'll be able to afford it. Oh yeah, I remember, Peterbilt. You're a real fan of the American trucks, especially the Jake brakes, right? So you drive them even in Europe. I remember. What did they want here? Yeah, this truck is super customizable. Look at all the dots here. There and there. All the dots possible. For us though, I'll just add these strobes. These strobes were what Rohan recommended to me. This is available in the Steam Workshop. These strobe lights for the grill. So you can add that and that. And if you try to light that up, it's more even that way. Yeah? I think that kind of works. And I don't really know how it should look like in real life. So I just put in something that's aesthetically pleasing. But if you're familiar how the setup should be, do let me know, right? What were you planning to post, Mac? Yeah, you'll have to ask permission first. From Nightbot. You'll wait. Nice. Good luck. Jake braking for life. You put it at 160 and it's still buffering. Wow. Yeah, that's your internet then. How do you become a regular? It's a bit arbitrary. There is no specific rule. But yeah, if you're active enough and we get to know each other more, then I'll just make you a regular. There's no like clear rule about it yet. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track, definitely. American trucks have the best sounding air horn. Oh yeah, definitely agree. Air horns are... Oh, air horn you mean? I'm not really sure. I'm not familiar with air horns. The engine sounds is what I would agree with. The engine brake rather. Oh man, engine brake. One sec, I forgot something. Let's go with this. And let's go and look for a job. What the heck is the music? It's some chill music from Abstraction. Sometimes it fits, sometimes it doesn't. There you go, industrial condenser. Let's have at it. It was the special cargo bundle from Steam. Ah, I see. So they do have a sale for it right now? Let's go with that. The European Hadley is better. I like this cutscene. I like this cutscene where they prepare all the stuff. But most of all, I like the waving guy in front. Yeah, oh, there's actually a guy taking a photo there at the other side. That guy. There's even a reporter, camera, everything. Cool. Oh, this is quite a wide load. It looks like the pipes from Super Mario. It must be from for building one of the levels in Super Mario. Turn off music breaks immersion. Okay, sure. Not fan of the music. Alright, let's turn it off. Sounds are awesome. You like the ISX15 because of the sound. 15% off with that bundle. Plus it takes out what you already own out of the DLCs. Nice. IPR. Yeah, that guy would have an IPR probably. Have you guys seen this already? Let me just go through it once so we know what should be the behavior for this kind of job. So we basically follow the escort vehicles. They guide us on the route. The GPS route is what we follow. We cannot deviate from it. We cannot go to gas stations. We can't go to rest stops. You cannot have a coffee break, a bio break. So hold it in, everybody. Obey speed limits, only up till 60. Watch out for overtaking traffic. And then the change lane maneuver is like this. So first step is the guy at the back, the escort at the back changes lane. And then the escort at the front changes lane. And then we change lane. Right? That's how it works. Good. Now, what's weird is I seem to have... Okay. There you go. It's back. Yes. Hey, Jump. How are you? It is a mod. It's in the Steam Workshop, but you can type !mods to get the link to the mods list I have, and it should be under the accessories section. Let's turn on the lights. It's a bit dark. Yeah, you guys ready? Play country music. No, I don't have country music. I'm also not so much a fan though. Okay, we do have good visibility in the trailer. That's good. It's quite a humongous load. Try Eurobeat. There's a 3-hour remix on YouTube. Cool, thanks. I will. But I'll probably do that offline only because YouTube and Twitch are very sensitive when it comes to copyrighted music. So that's why I have a special set of music specifically for playing in the stream and in YouTube videos. Nice. Good. Train horns. Yeah, I guess you could. Phew. Okay. So far, so good. It's not as wide, I think, but I do have to take note of my right side mostly. Don't even try. Look at that guy, he wants to go forward. I think we were lacking an escort there, a police car, so people wouldn't want to go straight. Let's try not to hit this guy. Sorry, are you guys fine without any music? Doesn't it feel a bit too silent? You cannot use Spotify because it will be blocked. So if I use Spotify and if I listen to copyrighted music, when I post this footage in YouTube, YouTube will detect those copyrighted music and it will block my video, so you won't be able to watch it. So that's why I have to play only music that is allowed. I like these people just hanging out here, spotting the humongous trailer that we're hauling. I like to have a dash cam. Oh, same here. Yeah, usually I have a dash cam, but right now I have a Star Wars theme. It's too silent. This is the default dash, yes. So it's too silent, so what do you guys want? Let's bring back the music then. We have a bit of conflicting views there. Some people want to have music, some people don't. I think it's a bit too silent indeed. So we'll keep it on for now. NCS is also something you have to... You can play it, but there are specific rules for attributing them. Like you have to mention all the songs that are playing, so it's a bit more specific. It's not as simple as just playing it if you want to keep safe. You're fine with the music, like always. Thanks, Jump. No problem at all. Thanks for dropping by. I know it's a bit late there. Have a good night and catch you next time. Okay. Please don't hit anything. Wait. Stay inside. Stay in the middle. Thank you for following. I'm not sure if you said hi already, but if you haven't, feel free to say hi in chat so I can call out your name. And if you're lurking, no worries, lurk away. What time is it? It is actually almost night. Okay, it might be a bit difficult. I probably didn't pick the best timing. Because when you pick a job, it accelerates, it moves forward around 4 hours, I think. So if you take a job at 12, you start with a job at around 4 PM. Because of all the preparations that are needed. What is that sound? Is that from the map? It's interesting. Not sure. You have your DAB radio running into your line of your computer, so your tracking radio doesn't use any computer resources. Ooh, that's fancy. But does it use up many resources in the first place? I'm thinking if it's worth it to do the effort of setting it up separately. How this would look with your 389. It would look very cramped, I would say. American trucks and European roads are very challenging. Whoa. Right. Good. Well, the engine is quite... It's a bit quiet, I think, huh? Let me try and boost it a little. Let's make that a 3. Those dashboard lights look good. Yeah, this is the dashboard lights. The entire dashboard is from a mod. It's the black and red mod from the Steam Workshop. It's also in the mods list if you want to try it out, but that's basically a part of it. It kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Kind of blends well. Man, going through roundabouts with this huge load, it's definitely interesting. Hope I don't hit that car. And sorry, I really have to look left and right here because it's kind of hard to measure the distance. Special transports are mostly haulage around midnight when roads are not too busy. That makes perfect sense, right? I just don't like it so much because it's dark, but yeah, it's more realistic. Hey, Alex, wow. 4 clumsy months. There we go. Thanks, man. Thanks for the resub. Man, you're amazing. Thanks for all the support. GG. Clumsy GG. When your mom posted an interesting vid while watching a stream, what did she post? In the US, it's against the law to haul oversized loads at night. Oh, really? That's interesting. I would have thought you only go at night because it's less people. But I guess it's also less visibility, so it's a bit tricky. I like how the Escort is just waiting for us. It matches our speed, so it doesn't... You don't feel like you have to always catch up to it. So even though it's leading, it's still like following you. Still like following your lead in a way. It's just in front. Yeah, those lights really go into play right here, huh? At night. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, I must admit. Showed me a vid about chocolate. Well, that must have been a good vid. Anything about chocolate is it's definitely a plus. USA is a bit different. Let's put it that way. We can all agree with that. Will there be a discount on all DLCs? I'm not really sure, but I would assume yes. It might be that even Italia DLC would be on sale, because that's how they did it before for France. France just came out recently last year, and then during the winter sale they put it at a 10% discount, I think. So maybe the same trend would be followed for for Italia. You have all those flashy beacons and lights. It's not possible to not see it at night. Yeah, true. True. Very true. Blinking all over the place. Hopefully. Someone said, Alex, that it was discounted from the forums, but I cannot confirm that. I would have thought they wouldn't discount it because it was new. But yeah, someone said it was. We'll have to check the price history though, to be sure. To drive a Peterbilt or Kenworth with a cat engine, you'd have no problem hauling this mod. Well, I don't have a problem right now. European engines are pretty powerful too. But yeah, I get your bias towards American stuff. Wow, it's dark. Wow, it's really dark. Maybe a little bit of high beams would help. Now the Escort in front of us is blinded. Don't look at your rear view mirror. It's not going to go pretty well for you. Unfortunately, that means I cannot see a thing if I'm going too close or not. Man, we need more lights in here. See? Wow. Yeah, I may be mistaken too. Not really sure. Okay, at least the roundabout has lights. really love those indicators. I'm not sure if you guys hear them at all. You might need headphones for it, but it's so crisp. These indicators, these switches are from Vasily, from Engine Voice Records. But they were all made by Lean. They were all compiled by Lean. He also made the actual engine sounds. I love it. And since we don't have a lot of Mercedes sound mods around, this was a real blessing. And someone converted that to make it compatible for the Big Stars truck. Oh, do we fit here? Okay, I think we do. Good. Let's try not to crush that car though. Just need to do this with Sips traffic mode. Oh yeah, that would be exciting, huh? Yeah, we should try that when it's ready. I don't think it's released yet though, right? Piva has a traffic mod, but I'm a bit hesitant to try it. I want to wait for Sip. I'm a bit biased towards Sip's traffic mods. But I think he found a problem with the ETS2 traffic system, that you cannot, I think he cannot manage to make the city really like filled with cars. I think he has that problem, so he hasn't released it yet. He doesn't know how to work around it. You love this game. Hey Unislim, same here, same here. Yeah, European and US engines, they're capable in their own way. But yeah, it depends on which you like. But both of them are pretty powerful, can get pretty powerful. You can also add in more what is that? Chicken lights? What is that? What is a chicken light? Sip has released a beta version of his mod. Oh, has he? Man, I should have spotted that. Yeah, because I was just reading the title of the thread, and it said that the last update was what, October, for the 3.0 traffic density mod. So I didn't bother looking at the inside. I should have taken a look. We'll try it out. Maybe we'll try it out after this job. We'll see how it works, right? We'll take a short break. I'll download the mod and then we can try it out. Thanks for the spot, Alex, as always. Yeah, it would be pretty interesting to have heavy traffic in this kind of scenario. And let's get a job during daytime, maybe. What mod again? Big PC. The real traffic density by SIP. There's a beta version available for 1.30. So we'll be trying it out after this job. Let's see how it works, because it would be more exciting to have more cars, more trucks pass us by. It would be a lot more challenging, more exciting, and more disastrous, I guess. Especially for me. Bad preparation. Hey Spiker. No new batteries for side lights. What do you mean? Love that mod. I mean, same here. It's just that it does cause a bit of lag. So if we do enable that, expect a lot more lag coming in, visible in the screen. Worst case, we might get crashes, but yeah, we can try. We can try, right? There are absolutely no cars. Yeah, this is the perfect time to haul something this heavy in reality. But in terms of game, like in terms of this game, I would like to haul something in the morning or during daytime at least. Have more cars in. Actually, there's a lot of cars following us, but there are no cars oncoming. I guess the cops kind of blocked the road already. Can't even see that. Just so dark. Yep, I did. I was asking what's the chicken light. Do you guys always get ads? How often do you get ads? How often does it pop up? That's a bit frustrating, isn't it? Watching something and then getting an ad in the middle of the stream, and then you skip out on what was said in the meantime. It's a bit weird. I thought you only got ads in the beginning when you join a stream, or when the streamer like specifically puts an ad in. Didn't know you get them randomly as well. Because that could be very bad timing. That could be like something at a critical moment in a game, and then you get those ads, and that's pretty frustrating. Oh, I thought that guy would just go ahead and straight at us. That was close. You get the 30-second when you start the stream. Haven't seen an ad in stream. Yeah, that's what I expect. That's what I got as well before. I didn't know you got something in the middle. You get an ad every single time you're about to read your comment. I'm about to read your comment. Really? Weird. I guess that's only you, Peterbilt. Neshke and Pokemon also have the same thing, only at the start. I wonder what's different with your setup, Peterbilt. Maybe you have a conflict somewhere with your browser, or I don't know. Bus incoming. Okay, good thing he stopped like way back there, so you have enough space to turn here. That is a pretty smart move, thank you. Although I would have to still slow down here, so I can't see a thing. And let's try not to hit anyone. A bit scared actually. Do you guys see anything? Okay, I think we got it. I think we got through. Strobes for the win. Or never exit the app and get in again. Yeah, that one makes sense. But in the middle, that's a very... I don't think they should do that if they do. Ads on YouTube videos. Ah yeah, that one is expected. Because normally, I place that manually, but I don't have time to check each segment. You know, so I just put it in specific times. So sometimes, yeah, it would be like in the middle of a sentence. That's true. But in YouTube, that's expected. In Twitch, it shouldn't be the case. But what's good about YouTube is even if I'm cut off mid-sentence and then as an ad starts, after the ad, you should be like a few seconds back before the video got cut off, so you won't really miss a thing. You'll get like a few seconds recap before it continues from where you left off, so it should work all in the end. That's why I don't place as much focus in it, because it takes too much time, like really nitpicking in which part you should place the ad in. And the interface is not the best either. You notice that about YouTube too. Yes, that's mainly my fault. I don't really look at the timings anymore. I just put it at specific time intervals. Add in Deer's Crossing. Yeah, that's more realistic, but I think that might be... I don't think that will ever happen, because that might increase the maturity flag, the maturity rating for the game. if they make it possible that you can hit animals and or people. So they probably won't do it, and they probably won't put in deers that you cannot hit, because that will like beat the point. There are rabbits crossing in front of you in this map. That's nice. Yeah, in the mod it's perfectly fine, but with the SES mindset of doing things, I don't think they'll do things like haphazardly, like just do something for show or for visual purposes. If they put something in, from what I get from their philosophy, they want it to be really like in-game. They want it to be really part of the game and not just like an illusion. But yeah, for mods it's perfectly fine. I remember in southern region there was like a cow in front, right, blocking your way. Now that was interesting. I haven't seen the rabbits myself. I have seen the cows though in southern region. Alright, Neshke, have a good night. Take care. And catch you next time. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, look at this. What is that? Looks like a giraffe. It is a giraffe. Interesting. There's probably a zoo nearby. Maybe. Could you hit the cow? I can't remember. I don't think so. I think you'll just pass through it. You either pass through it or there's an invisible wall before the cow, so you don't really get to hit it either way. Thanks, man. Yeah. True. A giraffe was onto something there. Man, this would have been much better in the morning, huh? But we'll probably take another load in here in the morning, and we'll see. But let's see what we end up with. Maybe with SIP's traffic density. ETS is tumbleweed. Oh yeah, true. In Nevada, that was a huge thing before. That was really entertaining seeing those. Why is this guy so slow? Bro, speed limit is 60 here. Catch up. I think he's sleeping on the job. I think he's getting sleepy, real sleepy, drowsy. Like, look how he sways on the right. He probably is seeing this as a bit too slow speed compared to his normal route. Because normally this road would have like 80 kilometers, right? 80 speed limit. Now he's down to 60. Even lower. You wouldn't honk the air horn at the cow. It wouldn't do any good, but yes, you can for sure. Smoking vape nation. Hey Johnny, I can read your text now. I changed my window, made it not dark mode anymore, so I can see all the names now, thankfully. It's not open or high beams inside the city, inside the town. It's not very good ethics, good manners for the people inside. Might see something that we don't want to see. How are you, Johnny? If you fail with the mission, what happens to you? I think I saw that in like Squirrel stream. He failed the mission because he teleported. And if you fail a mission, you have an option of cancelling the mission altogether, which would incur a fine. Or I think you can load the checkpoint. So it's like loading a save game. Look at that guy. I like. Are you guys familiar with how this system works in real life? Does the front Escort really do that thing where it like moves to the left and like edges over the oncoming vehicle, tries to limit his like space? Is that real? That sounds so. That looks so bullyish. You know, that looks so mean. I mean, I understand it's useful, but I don't really get it. Escort vehicles pretty brave with big trucks. Oh, you know, yeah. Takes a certain amount of guts to do that. EU trucks have good air horns, most do. Yeah, I think they do. I think they're pretty nice. Not really an expert when it comes to the air horns, but from what I hear in game, I don't have any complaints. Cop car. Cop car does not want to be bullied. He didn't even slow down there. This looks a bit eerie now. Oh, try not to hit anything. Good. Is that a railroad crossing I'm seeing? These marks here. Yes, it is. Okay. I hope the trains are also stopped, because if they're not, that could spell disaster for us. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. More RTA trucks. Only heavy haul you've seen was one time the LTA was transporting a downtown line train cabin along the PIE. Oh, you saw that. Nice. What time was that? Do they also do like a night drive? I guess so, huh? Because in the morning it would be too full of people. Have a good night, Diova. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Catch you next time. Imagine if you have to go through all that traffic. Man, I would probably be sweating buckets by now. But now it's more or less chill. One vehicle at a time, pretty calm roads. This is manageable. And our trailer isn't very wide, considering. Comparing it with the other trailers that are available. We'll get something completely insane later on. We'll see how that goes. 12 AM. Ah, I see. Did you see what truck they used? That would be interesting. Screenshots. Whoa. Let's see. Now it's 2 AM. I have 9 hours left. If I stopped here, we have 51 kilometers left. Okay, let me do something. Let me experiment on something, alright? I might regret this, but if I stop here, will they get mad at me? Are they getting mad at me? There we go. Waited 5 hours in the middle of the road. 44 minutes, 4 hours. Okay, at least we have daylight. Right? At least we have daylight. I should have done that like way back. I only realized it now. There we go, remove the high beams. And now we can at least take a photo. SES said they will be adding to the special transport. I think it's part of the DLC because yeah, they did mention that there are these routes, but they're planning. They've officially confirmed that they will add even more. So I think it would be part of the same DLC. I think people will get mad if they package it separately. American everything looks better than European everything, I guess is what you're trying to say, Peterbilt, right? I get your point of view. A lot of people would disagree, but I get your point of view. Okay, don't try to hit that. Fill in European trailers where you like. Yeah, that would depend, huh? That would depend. Let's take a photo here. A straightforward photo. Yeah, that's very true, Pokemon. Now let's take a photo with this guy included. Only thing is, if I do that, the truck could barely be visible. So we'll have to go with a very narrow shot so we can include both. There you go. That kind of works, doesn't it? That kind of works. Both escorts, truck, everybody happy in the picture. Nice. And then let's get a wider field of view, focus on the truck, get more of the beauty in it. Hope they add road adjustments like power lines lifted. Oh yeah, that's cool. Like the lifting of the power lines, that would be very interesting to see. You'll have to stop, you'll have to wait for people to raise the power lines and then you have to go. Otherwise you'll incur a damage or something like that. Incur a penalty. That's awesome. Man, this truck looks beautiful, doesn't it? The colors aren't matching, but we can think of it as like Christmas colors. POV of 2 escorts, yeah. I wasn't really expecting we could manage that, but we did. One more shot and then I'm good, guys. One more wider shot of the scenery and then I'm good. That one looks pretty nice. Man, I should have done this a while ago. So that's a neat trick, because these heavy loads, these special transport loads, have a very wide, have a very long ETA. So you have a very big window, so you can actually wait, even though you can't really rest. You can set the time, you can wait in the middle of the road and set the time forward to move to a more pleasing time of day. Like what I did. So at least you get some sun in there if you want. Slow down, bro. Slow down. Try not to hit anything. Hey, don't even think about it, bro. The AI is trying to squeeze in as much as it can. Just trying to inch forward little by little. Maybe they won't see me. Maybe they won't notice that I squeezed in. The trees still look fantastic. Still like them. Even if I'll had to lessen the detail in most of them. It is much better on the performance, I think. So I'm pretty fine with that. I think that guy is mad because you made him wait in the road for 5 hours. Yeah, I think he has a grudge. But then again, he was pretty sleepy. So you could say I did him a favor, you know. Don't drive when you're sleepy. Wait here, in the middle of the road. Oh man, look at that. Look at that scene. Those sun shafts just seeping through those trees. Beautiful. Thank you, Kirill. And thank you, Fael. Should see that in a more like dramatic angle. Look at that. Ooh. Goodness. How real can you get? Now the trick is, how do we squeeze everything in the picture? In the frame. Take that. Who's leaving? Are you leaving, Peterbilt? Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe a wide angle would work. Yeah, that kind of works actually. That kind of works. I'm fine with that. Maybe Promods will add a route in Iceland. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I think that's the next logical approach. Everyone would want a challenge like that. Transports are limited to the time limits in real life. For instance, only during night hours. Right. That makes sense. But in terms of the game, it's not really fun, is it? Only being able to drive these heavy loads at night when you can't see their beauty. Can't appreciate how beautiful they are and how massive they are. Alright, have a good night, Peterbilt. See ya. Yeah, that's Sky. Hey, Rowan. I'm sure you can relate with this guy now. Congrats again. Oh, we are delivering to a power plant? Interesting. What's interesting as well is I don't get any retarder sounds at all. And I guess the only disappointing thing about this DLC is that the parking is too straightforward. Like, oh, what the heck, bro? Don't brake check me now. What the heck is up with you? I think he was really mad. I think that 5 hour wait got him really mad. That's true. Yeah, the parking is very simple. It's just mainly straightforward like this. You don't have to reverse or anything. And everyone is waiting for the arrival of the big guy. Like so. I'm gonna watch while playing ETS2. No worries. Yeah, enjoy. I like this setup. Lots of people, lots of things happening. That cameraman on the rooftop, pretty good angle he has, huh? Something like this. Oh yeah, that's a pretty nice angle. You know what? Let me just take one. I got envious of that. That is an interesting question, Alex. So let's see. Let's include the guy in the frame. If you can, like, have the... Because for doubles you can do that, right? The simple parking doubles 0. Can you also do that for this one? That would be cool. This guy's a fake. Look at the screen. At least it's not an eye pair. That post really ruins things. Would have been so nice. Maybe that way? Yeah, that can work. Yeah, that can work. Engine mods, yes, it's from Lean for the MP4. Had around with parking after tight corner. Oh, Berlin to Leipzig. Cool. Maybe we'll check it out. Let me try that. If there's a parameter somewhere. Simple parking doubles. Let's see if that works. No, actually I have simple parking doubles as 0, default is 1. So that should already be applied. So I don't think there's anything. Yep, it is. So how it works with this mod, you need 2 things for the engine sounds. 29k, got a couple of achievements, and leveled up. Perfect. So you need Lean's MP4 sounds. and then you need to convert that, because normally the sounds are only for the Actros MP4. It's not compatible with the Big Stars. If you want this specific truck, the Big Stars SLT, you have to download Lid and Swallow's conversion, so that Lean's MP4 sound files will be compatible with the Big Stars trucks. So those are in the mods list. No errors for the first time. No, I didn't get any errors, or I didn't get any crashes, to be fair, to be accurate. I didn't really look at the errors, but everything was working. So I think that's fine. Maxed out? Good. Hey Cubano, welcome back. How are you? Right, good. That is good right there. So what I'll do now is we'll download SIP's traffic density mod, and then let's see how it works with a pretty hectic traffic scenario. I'm good. I'm doing good. Today is my last day of work for the year, so I'm pretty hyped about it. I do have a lot of things still left to do, but yeah, it's the last day. Okay, let me see. If I go to the traffic density page, 3.0 is here, but that's the old one, so I guess the beta is only available in the post and not in the first page, huh? Page 40. Okay, thanks Alex, exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, there's a beta version of it. Dear friends, as promised, here you can test the beta version of my updated traffic mod. Let me share that link. This is this one. I think it's that one. Yeah, that's the link. They try the one thing. What do you mean? What do you mean, Cubano? Okay, came here after testing the beta. Cities, a lot of dump trucks. When entering the motorway, okay, too many harvesters and tractors. Nothing changed in traffic when it comes to hours. Okay, could you increase the patience or the other one? I don't know. AI gives way to another AI at crossroads. Okay, let's test it for ourselves. Probably tomorrow during the weekend. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll try it again, but for now, let's get a sneak peek of it. Okay, so quick download, only a few kilobytes. Paste it in, and then let's enable it. I won't add it to the mods list yet, because it's just a beta version after all. By the way, let me have a look at the Discord server to check how we managed that job. Wait a minute, was there no notification? Well, that's interesting. We didn't get the delivery. Must have been a bug with the traffic thing, because I did the SDK reload. So the VT logger probably got confused. Oh, the bridge. I remember, Cubano. Not yet. No, I haven't tried it yet. The one in, where was it? Livorno? Real traffic density beta version for 1.30. Where should we place this, guys? Should we place it below or above the sound fixes? I can't remember. I think it should be below, right here. Like there. Or let's put it here, below files. Because I think the sound fixes also takes into account the real traffic density here. Okay, let's try that. And go. We'll see how much laggier it is. Hey Rags, I'm doing good. How are you? Glad you could join. Too much of a priority gives more performance usage. I don't think that's true. I mean, if you imagine if you don't have any mods and you only have that one mod, that means it will be super slow because it's top priority. I think it all depends on which files the mod changes and the combinations you have. Right, let's have a look. Second job. We will be sticking with special transport for now so we can explore the different routes and the different trailers. Brussels to Amsterdam. How do you pronounce that? Košice? Košice to Budapest. That's the heat exchanger. We could go for something more dramatic, which is like this one. The construction staircase is 5.5 meters long, wide, which is a bit wider than the thing. Wait a minute. 4.6. Yeah. It's a bit wider than the one we went in. Although this one is the widest, I think. 6 meters. 6 meters wide, this whole truck chassis. Rhymes to Strasbourg. We can go and look for something in here. Although these are not too wide. But this is a very scenic road. So which ones do you guys prefer? You have a lot. Ah, okay. Yes, that's true. Yeah. More mods, more chances of getting performance problems because more things are loaded in. Makes perfect sense. No, he didn't, Rohan. He didn't respond to an email. I think he lost interest in me. He probably said it's super cheap. Don't ask for a copy anymore. But yeah, so that means I won't have a giveaway, unfortunately. Not too bad. Handed in your PhD this morning, so you're free. Wow, congrats, man. Congrats. That must feel like such a huge burden was lifted from you. Norway. Okay. Been a while since you've been on stream. No problem at all. Glad you're back. And yeah, glad you were able to get that in. That seems like a bad joke incoming. Dead call Mumu. I probably won't approve that yet till I see what it's for. And Alex, do you see that as well? You should be seeing that now. Yeah. That would be a bad joke, I would say. Please try to avoid those things, Dead Cow. It's a bit of a racist thing. Okay, you guys want Norway? Well, Rohan wants Norway. Maybe we'll get some tires in. Yeah, tires would be nice. That looks pretty cool. This excavator bucket looks a bit underwhelming, to be honest. It is pretty small as well. Yeah, let's take this one. Scavenger. And with an increased traffic density, I guess it makes sense to try it out first. Which one? No? You don't want the tires? Or are you referring to something else? Handle that so well. Did I? I'm not really sure. Only if there's snow there. There is no snow, unfortunately. As much as I would want to see it, there's nothing here yet. Different skyboxes for different countries. I think it depends on the climate of the country. Wait a minute, I think I'm going the opposite way. Where the heck is it? Deep in the mountains. There it is. Okay. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Good. Referring to dead cow. Okay, good. So Automod saved the day back then. So you guys didn't have to see what kind of joke that was in full. Alright. Everyone's good with the tires, right? Huge tires. Hey! Now that was totally unexpected. Thanks a lot for that, Rags. Congrats on the PhD. Does that mean, is there something else pending, or is that like the final requirement? Thank you. Thanks a lot for the subscription. Appreciate that, man. Time to see crashes. Hopefully not. Wait, Krishboom has one? For real? I didn't see that. Let's take this guy. Not the MP4. Ah, okay. Not the MP4, I see. Yeah, this one is from Lean. It sounds pretty good, I must say. MP3 and MP1 only. Ah, okay. Right. So this seems like a pretty reasonable load. I do like those tires. Humongous tires. I wonder what kind of machine would need those. Probably for heavy demolition, huh? So this one in particular is not a pretty wide load, but it is a pretty long load. Look at that. Super long. Let's take a photo right from the start, because we probably won't have time afterwards anymore. Thanks again, Rags. You have your ceremony in a week. Nah, nice. Congrats, man. Props to you. If you don't mind, what kind of PhD did you get? Are you getting officially? Let's include the people here. That is a nice change. That's a nice addition to the scene. Let's add like half body type thing that way. Yeah, because that's pretty good. I mean, with the mountains in the sky and the horizon, that might, I think, be a very, I think it's a very good thumbnail candidate. What do you guys think? Tagalog linguistics. Wait, what? Is that your PhD thingy? For real? Okay, let's get going. That guy is waving us around. Beacons? Beacons are set. Let's get going. We have beacon at the back. Good. That guy. Warning everybody that Clumsy is on the way. We're doomed, he says. Man, right from the get-go, this looks like an amazing view. For real, wow, awesome. So what is... Sorry, pardon my ignorance. What kind of scope does that include? Is it more like the actual language, or does it also include a part of history of where the language came from and things like that? That seems like a pretty interesting topic. And I hope you guys are not getting too much lag, because my graphics card is really struggling here. So many details. I think so many trees. Okay. This is a bit of an interesting drive. Should stop and see how long that guy waves his hand. Well, if we do that, we'll never finish. Asian studies is your subject area. We did a comparative study of Indian languages in Tagalog. Ooh, cool. Are they similar in any way? I mean, if I just listen to them, I wouldn't find any similarities at all. Like, I would never mistake someone speaking in Indian language versus someone speaking in Tagalog. Man, I like this scenery. Files environment mod. If you guys want these kinds of trees. Now granted, some people did raise concerns about this mod in terms of the realism. They mentioned like it's more for autumn, not summer, and I think the grass is not as realistic. It looks a bit too uniform. There goes our Escort. But yeah, I mean, I can look way past that and just appreciate the beauty of it. I'm not really familiar with how it should look anyway. I just know that I do like what I'm seeing. This is where Squirrel got stuck. He got stuck? Wait a minute. I just read that, Alex. If Squirrel got stuck, what are our chances then? I'm not liking our chances then. Because in terms of driving skill, we cannot compare. You might end up with real clumsy trucking here. Wait a minute, for real? We go through this short, small thing here? How would you fit like a huge machine in this place? I mean, we have a pretty manageable trailer, but we do have some pretty wide trailers that I don't think will fit there, to be honest. I think you'll have to go through the grass in that instance. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I haven't seen you around before, so feel free to say hi in chat so I can call your name. And look at these guys. Look at these guys. Yeah. Now we're getting some real traffic density from SIP. Compare the number of vehicles from the previous job versus this one. Now, isn't that more jam-packed? And now our Escort is able to bully a lot more people. I bet he's really enjoying himself. Yeah, he's able to demonstrate his power pretty nicely. Yeah, the trailer actually is pretty nice because it fits within our lane. It doesn't jut out. So this is comparing with the other trailers, this is a very manageable one. That being said, still don't expect it to be a pretty how do you say, pretty smooth ride, right? Indian language is a huge misconception. There are about 25 Indian languages and each state has a different language. Good point. But even Filipino, if you talk about Philippine language, there are a lot. Like Tagalog, Filipino is just one of them. So what is there like a main national language? What is it called? Because for the Philippines it's Filipino. But you go to a different part of the Philippines, they talk differently. And sometimes, ironic enough, you only understand each other in English. Because you have different like dialects, you have different local languages. So the only common language you would share is English. Drive straight, not turn. Didn't quite get that. I like how these trucks are stopped though for us. Because most people aren't that aware. Yeah, like me. I'm sure Rags knows a lot more about that. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, good. I love this bridge. Take a photo here for sure. Look at our guy just handling everybody. Nice. Take a photo. What is when you don't follow the special cars? If you don't follow them, they will warn you, I think, and then you will fail the mission if you veer away from the route. So you don't have much choice in the end. Hindi is the main language and also English. Ah, okay, cool. Okay, let's see if we can do that same trick a while ago, including everybody. Okay, we're not that lucky now. It's a bit too tight in this bend. You don't see everybody, but we can at least see the main Escort and the truck. And then let's blur out the others. That. I wish you could like change the focal point. Can you do that? Focusing plane, yeah, you can. Right, so we should be able to blur out the van here and focus on the truck instead. Let me see how we do that. Focusing plane position. That's blurred with the truck. That's clear with the truck. Okay, good. Blur transition depth, blur strength. You can max that out. I'm not really sure what that does. Oh, that one. It's how sharp the blur is, or how soft it transitions to. Okay, that I think works. And then let's reset it and see how it looks. If you don't follow the escort vehicle, you fail the mission. Exactly. Oh man. Look at this view. And with foggy weather, Fael. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now I'm not sure how I pick a screenshot for this, because everything just looks super nice. And this trailer looks so cool as well. It's not the widest one there is, but it is as cool as they go. I'm more surprised I'm not driving a Scania S. Oh yeah, that's true. I would have wanted driving a Scania S, but it didn't have an 8x4, and I didn't think it was proper to not drive an 8x4 with these humongous trailers, these humongous loads. And one last shot, guys. Give me this one, right? That one looks good. That one looks really good. I love these tires. I think this is my favorite trailer so far. It's not the most exciting when it comes to width, but the detail in the objects, I'm loving it. No problem, Cubano. Are you going now? Or can you stay a couple more minutes? No worries. Whatever works. From Australia, but Indian heritage. Wow, you guys are, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, look at the number of cars here. People stuck in traffic because of us. And I think I am lagging a bit, huh? I'm seeing my stream is lagging. Sorry about this, guys. My game itself is still pretty smooth, but I'm seeing there is a bit of lag on the streaming side because my graphics card is really having a hard time. Let me have a look. Okay, there. That should be a bit smoother, I think, with the cars gone. Because the complexity of the beautiful trees plus the complexity of the additional cars just makes it super heavy for the system. So it's not a good combination in the long run. We'll have to discard one of them. But for now, I guess we'll sacrifice quality to see how it looks and how it feels with everything on top, everything added. Front escort vehicle is going to warn other drivers. Yeah, this is what happens with the tunnels. I guess it kind of makes sense, huh? Because someone might be driving and not seeing us from the get-go. So the front escort vehicle tries to warn them and gives them a heads up. So they stop and they're aware that there is something coming. So many cars, man. So many cars. Half an hour. Okay, cool. That's cool. Are these tires for your own car? Well, I hope not, with how humongous they are. Not even sure where they fit at all. Our Escort is pretty busy with all the cars in front. This is nice. Huge traffic jam. I was just chilling taking photos, yeah. Well, we did reserve the road, quote unquote reserve the road. Might as well maximize it, right? Might as well make the most out of those, out of that time that we requested for. Love it. Super busy guy. I don't think we even need an Escort with this kind of trailer, to be honest. I mean, it's not that humongous. It's a bit bulky. It's not the bulkiest out there. I think some of the heavy cargo trailers are even bulkier than this. And this is only 20 tons. It's not really that heavy. But I guess we take all the help we can get. Beautiful sight there. Beautiful. I'm a bit afraid to move my camera though. That one. Just a quick one. That's cool. There are heaps of Indian people here in Australia. That's nice. Yeah, also here in Singapore, we have a lot of Indian people. Especially in IT. That's a pretty nice truck. Yeah, the Escort van is causing sip right now. That's true. He should get paid more with this kind of scene. Look at that. No problem, Rohan, no problem. Feel free to just talk about life and everything. It's a free-form chat room. There it goes again. I really get scared when I hear that sound. I wish there's a mod which makes that sound a bit more, I don't know, more or less, how do you say, less alarming. This is what I wanted to say. Because it does get pretty scary. At times I feel like I made a wrong move. Like, bro, I'm here. How close he is there. Oh, look at that. Insane, this guy. He must be enjoying himself though. I'm not really sure if he's causing sip or thanking sip. So he has all these opportunities now. It's wider than normal legal width. Oh, is it? Okay, I see. So that's why you need an Escort. Okay, that makes sense. So it's still oversized. So it's probably a bit over the allowance, huh? Not too much, but it is legally oversized. Makes sense. Traffic looks like a runaway evacuation. I didn't quite get that. What do you mean? Like there are so many people like evacuating? Is that what you mean? Yeah, they're running away from me. That's what it is. They know I'm driving and they want to stay clear. Get out of the way. Those Escort trucks have a dangerous job. A lot of times they have to drive in the opposite side of the road against traffic. Oh, do they? Yeah, that sounds pretty scary. They would basically have to rely on the other side, on the people seeing them and respecting them enough and having enough attention. They basically act like shields, huh? Like human shields for the load. You've seen some huge tires being moved in Australia. Man, it's kind of hard to imagine which kind of machines these tires go to, huh? Although I can think of some, but yeah, compare those tires with our tires, and we're already a truck. So yeah, it has to be a pretty massive one. Maybe those bridge builders or something. Beautiful trucks here. Yeah, I think, yes, that's why. Because we have Fael's environment, which makes the trees beautiful. We have SIP's traffic density, which increases the number of cars. And we have Jazzycat's bus mods and BDF tandems and painted trucks. So combination of all those makes it really hard on my PC. So yeah, hopefully you guys are still able to watch fine. But yes, sorry about the frame lag, if there's anything. Pretty nice truck there. 10-meter diameter for mining. Nice. Snowstorms coming here or in real life? I guess in real life. Take care. Stay safe. Those tires are for the 50-ton trucks used to haul gravel, rock out of quarries. Ooh, I don't think I've seen those before. That's cool. Feels very monstrous. Those tires look like the ones used in the huge dump trucks in open pit mines. Maybe that's the one. Okay. 25 feet tall. Try to imagine. Wow. Okay, that kind of makes sense now. Cold end dumps. I see. Intense resource for the GPU to process. Exactly. Yeah, more objects, not only for the GPU but for the CPU as well. But more on the GPU, that's true. We will have to wait for Grimes. Yeah, I'm waiting for Grimes Frosty mod. That is the #1 thing that I'm looking. Oh, by the way, let's have a look at the number of triangles we have. If I press Shift tilde, should get that number at the upper left. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but right now we are at what is that? 12 million. No wonder it's super laggy. 12 million triangles. And do you know what the normal triangles are? The normal amount of triangles are in default SES? From what I've seen in Italy, it's only 1 million. Sometimes even less. So from 1 million up to 13 million, you can imagine why it's lagging. Oh, slow down. Don't go too fast. A little bit of engine braking. 14 million now. And that's only TC. I'm not even sure what DC means. That second number, that second red number. Got Canberra for uni. Cool. If you can, MP stream this week. Yeah, that's on the... when was that? Friday, right? Next week? 22nd? Same time. So same time here, but next week. Yes, let's go and do that. Clumsy needs dual 1080 Ti's. I wish. And the new i9 8700K. I wish, but it's not something that's way beyond my budget. If I do that, I'll probably be eating cup noodles for the rest of the year. Starting January. Whoa, bro! What the heck? Did they just hit the guy? Did you guys see what happened? It seemed like... Huh, interesting. You don't need a car in Singapore, easy to fit in the budget. Well, if I'm game for cup noodles the entire year, then maybe it can work. What program is that? It's part of the default game. Just press Shift tilde, the key to the left of the number 1 button, below the escape key. Maybe a Titan, yeah, the $3,000 one, huh? Why not? Tires are for the truck, that's part of the special transport DLC. Oh, is there? Is the actual truck transportable as well? And that would be humongous, because these tires are here. So the truck must be even bigger, huh? Problem with ETS2 is that the engine can't handle the mod's modern CPUs. And GPUs can't be used 100%, so even if you will get better hardware, you won't get better FPS. Ah, so there's a limit, I see. Just get your... True. Yeah, maybe 2 more sets, huh? 2 more pairs. That should do the trick. Great minds think alike, Alex and Sheng. Great minds think alike. Yeah, Shift tilde. Also just an optimization problem. See, after we're passed through the cars, now it's pretty manageable. If you look at the number of triangles here, it's now down to 11 million. So previously it was like 13, 14 million. And when the cars are back, actually, still 10 million. That's interesting. The 55-ton truck frame load. Ah, okay, we'll have to take that next. And it is getting pretty dark again. Man. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful sky right there. Try not to hit anybody. Good. I was a bit scared there. Truck chassis is part of the special transport DLC. Okay, we'll have to load that. We'll have to try that so I can imagine the whole picture. Back to fully watching. Welcome back. How was your ETS2 trip? No, it's not, Rohan. It's part of the default game. I learned it from Sisal because I was reading through the files environment mod thread in the SES forums, and Sisal commented that at one point in Italy, he reached around 15 million triangles. So he went down to like 15 frames per second. And I asked him, like, how do you make that work? How do you show that? And he mentioned just press Shift tilde and it will appear like so. I'm guessing you might have to have like developer mode enabled to show that. Not really sure, but I do have it on, so I do see it. 12 million triangles. I don't understand the second number though, because the second number is what mainly causes the shift in the colors. Like if it's 3000 and above, it becomes red. If it's lower, then it becomes yellow. Oh man, wait a minute, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? No stopping allowed. Super steep. Look at the fuel consumption here. 300 liters per 100 kms. That's the worst. From Stavanger East, Shift plus tilde. Yeah, that one. If you look at your keyboard, the one below the escape key, the one to the left of the number 1 key, that's the one. OMG, 400 liters. Good thing we fueled up. If you stop here, the escort van behind you won't be seen. Yeah, that's true. He must be keeping his distance, huh? Not really. looks pretty confident in my abilities. That's interesting. He doesn't know I'm clumsy trucking. Okay, good. I think we're past the worst part. Yeah, and here we go. Now it's the opposite way. Roller coaster time. Right, Rohan? Yeah, I'm still like 3/4 of the way from what I see, so it shouldn't be that bad. Let's add a bit of retarder in here. I don't want to go rolling through here. I currently have like 3 levels of retarder put in. Strange thing is I'm not hearing the retarder at all. Not sure if it's like a bug in the sound files. But also in the Volvo, in the main series, I don't hear the retarders. I'm not sure if I broke anything. The speed seems to be just right. And it's dark again. Let's see. We are 1 hour away. We have 9 hours left. But in order to get some sunlight, we have to move forward like 6 hours. Or no, 12 hours. So no, we won't make it. We really have to plow on through it at night and this kind of scenery. So much for eco driving. I know, right? What can I do? Blame the hills. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. We don't want that. We do not want this kind of thing. Full retarder, full engine braking. Okay, good. Yeah, retarders are at their maximum. I think we're still managing though. But the good thing is, there's less lag now. There's less lights. Yeah, you're not allowed to refuel. That may be a problem if there are more hills. Well, it's a fairly short route, and you get the fuel tank before you start the job anyway, so I don't think there would be many instances where you would like really run out of fuel. Unless you have a super small tank, then that's a different problem. Game resets the fatigue and fills fuel. Let's start there, exactly. What if the tanks were extra small? I'm not sure if there's something like that small, but maybe a modded truck. Yeah, maybe that would be a problem with the modded truck. Here we go again. 200 liters now. There might be done in one tank. Yes, that's also what I understand. Hopefully, that's the ideal scenario at least. Don't forget to stick your foot on the driver's door. What, like a bicycle, huh? I'm sure that will do a lot of good. Hopefully someone runs out of fuel one day. Hopefully it's not me. Okay, slow down a bit. I wish I could hear the retarder sounds. I'm missing it. That wheeze, that hum, however you want to describe it. Your 15-gallon Toyota Camry can haul that tire trailer 500 feet before running out of fuel. Can it haul it at all? You might lose fuel not moving an inch. That's a good option. Yeah. If your Camry had like that bar before you accept the heavy haul cargo, that heavy cargo rating would probably be in the negative, not even 0. Try this route to the worst engine. I'm a bit tempted to try that, but you might cry. We might regret it. Once you get the steering wheel, you won't see. I can imagine, Rohan. It's a complete game changer once you get the wheel. If you're enjoying Truck Sim now, wait till you get the wheel. Right, are we almost there? I think we are. Nice. You lost a key. Which key? Actually, any horsepower engine can haul. It's the torque that makes or breaks a haul. Ah, good point. Does it have enough torque though? Just try it. We can try a smaller engine maybe. I do love these strobes on the cars, on the police cars. They look so nice. Are we here? Yes, we are. Hold the 68-ton freight train with a 310 horsepower Iveco Stralis. Took forever. Max speed was 50 kilometers per hour, but it can do it. Oh really? Okay, we'll try it. I'm not sure if you'll regret that later, but we'll try it. I'm using the G27. And that is a done deal, yo. How you feel a 5-hour stream? You drive this route with the worst engine. True? Wow, so much. So many stuff in. Time to damage the load. It was a pretty easy parking, thankfully. Let's have a look at the thingy. Where the heck is it? Delivery, there we go. So let's have a look at my stats. Oh, look at that. Look at that. If you guys have the access to the Discord server and feel free to join, just !Discord. Go to the deliveries channel. I just finished a 378 kilometer journey, so it's accurate. Fuel efficiency is at 54.84 liters. That's not bad considering what we hauled, I think. And damage is 0.00%. Look at that. And you call me clumsy. You always damage the load at drop-off. That must be the worst feeling ever. Like, hauling it for like thousands of kilometers and then you end up damaging it at the last possible moment. You still get the error with the Discord. I'm not sure. Everyone else is able to join. There must be something wrong with your phone, or I don't know. I don't know how to fix that, sorry. You'll have to Google the error and you might get somebody with the same problem. Not at all Clumsy Geek. Well, maybe if you get a very wide load, we'll get into trouble. And let's look for that truck. That truck where those tires go to. That must be a pretty interesting load. Friday, okay, we'll have to move to around, I don't know, 4 a.m. so that we start driving at around 8 a.m. Does that work? Yeah, that works. 4 a.m. Okay. Special transport. Is that the one? Whole truck chassis? Is that the one, guys? %% all journeys pass through ice, water, snow, fire, and damage it from a slight scrap at the drop-off gate. Went through the gates of Mordor and everything, and then you kind of nick it on the last turn. Maybe they miss a permission, maybe. The truck chassis is very wide. It is 6 meters wide. That looks very scary. You've totally forgotten about ETS now. I kind of feel the same. We're getting so much out of ETS2. It's kind of fun to stay in it. There's nothing bad about ATS. It's just so good in ETS2. That's a good point. If you're using the Twitch web browser, then it might not be able to open the Discord. You might need to open it in a normal web browser. Rhymes this time. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. And I think this is the one, right? Whole truck chassis. So we haul the tires, now we haul the truck itself. This one, heavy cargo. So Sheng's Camry would be probably have heavy cargo over here, the bar. All the way back here. In real life, when they do oversized haul in countries with all boots, sometimes they have to take huge detours, sometimes even going on opposite side of the road and reversing past them. Ah, I think I saw one of those. They had to go through a toll booth and then they had to make a U-turn. Ah, yes, I saw that. Yeah, I think I saw that same video, Sheng. It was from, what's her name? Ivona? Yeah. Hey, Stokes. Glad you could join. How are you? Your Camry hold 200 pounds of groceries. You tried to use the Twitch browser and didn't work at all. Ah, that might be the same problem. That might be, yeah, Ivona. Nice. Yeah, I saw that. They were carrying those windmill turbines, was it? Super long ones. Man, I couldn't imagine. Which made me wonder, why don't they have the turbines here? They do have turbines already, I think. But not that huge. Man, that would be like a classic, right? I wonder why they didn't put that in. Like, it's not a wide load at all, but it's like the longest load ever. You would hardly fit in through any of the intersections. So skilled, and she drives a Scania. I think now she's in the US though, right? She left Poland. I'm not really updated, but I saw that in one of the forum threads in SCS. Wait a minute. So we have to move to Rhymes, right? She just passed her license in Canada. Wow, nice. Is she speaking in English now? Are her videos now in English? That would be a very that would be a much easier thing. There it is. So guys, do you want to make the engine weaker, or should we maintain our current power? No, but I think she'll learn. Yeah, she'll probably have to. If she's staying there, I guess it would be pretty hard to communicate otherwise. Where the heck is the mechanic here? If that's not the one, that's Rhymes. It's here. Somewhere there. Weaker engine. Okay. No, I won't buy a different truck. I love this truck. But I'm happy to make it a less powerful one. Oh, we don't have any. Ah, okay. Yeah, because this is specifically for heavy hauling. You only have one type of chassis, an 8x4. And you only have, the weakest is 517 horsepower. So it won't really make much difference. Yeah. It won't help. Let's just keep that. Maybe next time. In 2 months you receive your driving permit, and the best part, you get a steering wheel as well. Nice. Enjoy. Enjoy, man. I remember the first time I drove. It's like one of the best feelings ever. Have that feeling so free, you could go anywhere. And especially you're in the US, you get to go to more places. I mean, I was only in Manila. I was only in the Philippines, and I felt so free already. How much more in your case, right? Why is it super dark? Am I in the wrong level or something? There we are. Okay, there we are. Discord works, must open in browser. Nice. Good tip. Good tip, man. Good call, Rags. Glad it works now for you. Cubano. Did you own a car? Yes. Well, the family owned the car and I drove it. So they like gave me a car. But my wife bought her own car. Okay, that one is this. Rhymes Strasbourg. Let's take that. It's not very long, but it is super wide. So from 4 a.m. I'm hoping that goes up to 8 a.m. Truck's tanks were refilled and driving hours restored. There we go. Perfect. Yes. Now it's perfect sunlight. Tuk-tuk. Free cam at night kasi may go super high or go underground. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Alex, can you try allowing that? Do you have visibility for that now? Just to test if it works. Yes, I do. I'm 31. Yeah, but with the Asian look and everything, it's a bit misleading. Thanks a lot, Alex. That worked. Nice. So relieved that you don't have to kill ducks now. Yeah, oh man. What the heck is this monster? What the heck is this monster? Alright, so the tires go here. I'm trying to imagine it. Ah, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yes, exactly. That makes perfect sense now. Let's turn that back on. Yeah, we do have that feature, Stokes. That sky. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute. We're falling already. It's not good. But that is. So let's take a photo. Let's take some photos. Keep you in mind. Oh yeah. True that. Of course, let us show the truck first. Give a bit of angle in there. That looks a bit, yeah, that looks pretty cinematic, doesn't it? And then go with the beautiful sunrise like that. Remove the blur. Make it a bit wider. Or maybe narrower actually. Yeah, narrower would look nice. Or not, let me see. Wait guys, I'll get back to you in a sec. Just finishing up this photo. That one works for me. Guys, think about that. You know a guy who drove one of those dump trucks. Wow. Yeah, I try to do it as much as possible, Rowan. Oh, it felt like the engine was crying out to me. Like, please don't do this. Oh man, that's super long. That's super wide rather. It's like twice the width of the truck almost. So we have to be very wary of those lights, those guide lights, however you call them. Those will save us. Or not. We'll see. We'll have to stay in the middle, that's for sure. And I'll try to take up the entire road as much as I can. to be on the safe side. You preferred shooting from the ground. Ah, yeah, that's a cinematic shot as well. That's true. We'll try that shot later. That's also a very dramatic shot. The one I take is more like from a drone angle. Oh crap, okay. Wait a minute. Does that work? Yeah, that kind of works. Let's have a wide enough road. What's the main other language I speak? Aesthetic. Oh, nice. Photographers. Oh, look at that view. Cool. Hindi and Garwali. Stokes, I guess you're referring to Rohan. Yeah, Rohan and Rags have are from an Indian descent, but they are American and Australian, respectively. Correct me if I'm wrong there, guys. But you do live there, I'm sure. Okay, I don't even know how to read that word, Rags. That's a place, I guess, huh? Man, I'm really scared now. Let's give it a bit of pause here. Okay, let me see. If I stick to the rightmost, I should be able to have enough space if I go here, like right before I cross the line. Okay, let's try that. OMG, wait a minute. 1 second. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay, I think we're going to do it. Oh! Maybe not. Man, I thought we were doing so well. Okay, maybe I should stick more to the right, huh? I thought that was fine. I guess it's the truck's fault. Wait a minute, let me see. So I'm on the edge here. What the heck? Born in Australia but from India. You have family in India, wow. I have a lot of guys from India here, cool. You have a Norwegian cousin. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Alright, that was better. I was surprised that we hit that guy a while ago. I guess it was his fault. He was moving already. He didn't wait for me to finish. Okay, I stay on the right if I can. And I move to the left if there's like a sign or something. Too close for comfort. Oh yeah, tell me about it. This trailer is too close for comfort any way you look at it. And I am speeding a bit. Try not to hit that sign. Did it survive? I hope so. Don't even want to look. West Indian from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, 1 sec. Oh no. Arrgh! Stupid bus. Here you go. There you go. With clumsy trucking. And now I can't even move. Move away, bro. Move away. Alright, have a good night, Spiker. Thanks for hanging out, man. Catch you next time. And good thing you were able to see a bit of clumsy trucking before you went. About this one? Okay, I think I'm getting misled by that marker. Because even though that sign is there, that part of the tractor is jutting out even more. Looks like. So when I do my estimates, I shouldn't look at that marker, I should look at the tractor. Especially when I am trying to avoid a truck. Good. Good. India has a really cool voting system. Oh really? Have to tell me about it next time. Or maybe now. It's fine. State in India, up in the Himalayas next to Nepal. Ah, okay, I see. Alright, now the sign. The sign is safe. How about you guys? The cars are safe. Good. This is going to be it's going to be a pretty interesting ride, guys. Yeah, now this is oversized. Didn't even know one part of your family is British as well. Wow. Your family goes around, huh? Cool. Please don't hit anything more. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this. Slow down. Arrgh. Yeah, that top thing is always the one that hits. That humongous thing at the top. If you could just like chop it off. Don't crash the track. That's the goal, but it's easier said than done. Cars are no problem, but the truck always hits that. Trucks always hit that top part. Yeah, this is going to be a clumsy adventure. Exactly. Okay, that one was pretty good. So I should be like here, over here in the left side if I want to avoid those guys. But if there's a sign on the right and there's a truck on the left, I'm not sure how I'll manage it. I have to manage it very slow, that's for sure. So like in this instance, I have to stay here. That's pretty safe. But it seems like in some cases our front Escort is failing its job. Doesn't seem like all of the trucks are moving to the edge of the road. Some of them seems to be... Did I just hit that sign? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Some of them seem to be ignoring the Escort. Now this is clumsy trucking. Oh yeah. Oh no. Trailer damage 2%. I will never get that part. Okay, I'll stick to the right more. Okay, I'll stick to the right more. I'll see how it goes. Man. 2%. Crap. Yeah, this is where I rage quit again. Just like that time when we went and tried that advanced double parking. Okay. Evade the truck, evade the sign, stay in the middle somehow. But you know, probably I should stay more on the right, huh? Because it would be like less of a problem hitting a sign than hitting a truck. So maybe I should stay right more. At least we don't get that penalty. We just like break a sign or something. That sign though I don't want to hit, because that I think is one of those signs that are immovable. Those signs that just won't fall no matter how hard you crash into them. We saw one of those in Squirrel Streams, like the one in Norway. I think that sign where he got stuck. Be nice. Right, exactly, Alex. That's what I'm remembering. That's why I'm so afraid of signs now. I'm a bit too paranoid with them. Because you never know which one will fall and which one will stop you right in your tracks. Okay, good. Cars are fine. Cars are no problem. But it's the trucks, these trucks, that really scare me. Phew, that was a bit close. Goodness. Let's have a look from outside. Look at how humongous that is. They should really close the road for this. Like, look at that. I have to stay really on the right side so that I can avoid these guys. Man. Yeah, look at that. My right side is actually jutting out of the road and will hit that post if it's large enough, if it's long enough. It's a pretty deadly combination. Yep, the buzzers are from Jazzy Cat. Nayo. Welcome to the stream, by the way. It was the world's toughest sign. Oh yeah, I definitely agree there. It's a very big surprise. The big ones, like the directional signs, won't fall, but the speed limit signs or stop signs will fall. Right, like these guys fall. But the signs that say like city signs, don't. Still, we try to avoid all of them. Operative word being try. Thanks, man. Your cousin drives road trains here in Australia. You've sat in with him driving a pretty similar size load. Oh, nice. Okay, how did it go? Do you also have a lot of like narrow roads like this, like single carriageway roads, where you have to squeeze yourself in? I guess you'd need an Escort for that, but I guess it also depends on the laws there in Australia. Slow down, bro. Yeah, the hard part is really going through the curves. Going through the curves and trying to avoid everything in sight. Because that will really be challenging to do. And then much rather slow down than to risk hitting somebody again or something. Will you join the MP next Friday? By the way, guys, yeah, who would be interested in joining multiplayer? We're planning to do some kind of convoy next week, same time. Everyone is welcome. So next week, 8 AM Singapore time, that's around 7 PM Eastern, and around 1 PM Eastern, 1 PM Europe time, I think. Is that right? Yeah, it should be around 1 PM European time. We will be having a MP convoy. It's like the Christmas special. Oh, I actually evaded that truck. We're getting better at this. I think. Or maybe that was just a fluke, I don't know. Yes, it will be streamed. So I'll be streaming then. Yep, next week. We'll do a couple of jobs and we'll see if there are many people. I'll probably do at least one job, and if there are not enough people, we'll probably switch to single player. Trailer damage 3%. Okay, looks like I hit the sign there. Whoops. Okay, that sign I didn't want to hit. And this sign I don't want to hit at all. Good. From where to where? No idea. No idea. What was that? What the heck was that sound? Okay. Roads in Australia are pretty wide. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, sure. Yes, next week. Let's do MP next week. And where you drove is very remote, like 1,000 kilometers from a town, more than 5,000 people. Wow. Yeah, that does seem pretty exciting. How fast were you driving? You also go like this, 60 kilometers? How does Rohan have ducks? What ducks? I'm staying here on this side. To heck with the signs. Well, let's take another shot. Wait, maybe later when we get to a exciting one. Okay, try not to hit anything. Oh man, these buses are very difficult to squeeze into. Rohan has foggy ducks. Yeah, that's what I know. Rohan is a duck master. Right, the animated passenger mod. I tried that once. Why is this guy going so slow? I tried that once, but I didn't see the moving passengers. I think it's mainly because I had Jazzycat mods turned on and it only modified the default SES buses. So you don't really see them a lot, and you don't have a lot of chances to see them close up. Not even going to look at my mirrors. Oh crap, yeah. Because I knew that was going to happen. It's going to hit something. That combo of truck on the left and sign on the right does not bode well. I'm not sure how you do this without damage. There has to be an achievement for this. Like, deliver this load with 0% damage. That has to be an achievement. This has been the toughest trailer so far. Well, we wanted excitement, so we finally got it. Foggy ducks, yeah. 27 rabbits. In real life? Wow. That's interesting. I think that Escort guy has taken you down the wrong road. He might have gotten lost. He might or might not have gotten lost. He might just be trolling me. Wants me to fail. Maybe stop when a truck is on the left and the sign on the right. Yeah, I should do that more. I usually have this tendency to hesitate stopping fully. I don't know why, because I hate to lose momentum in a truck. But yeah, in that case, when you're not sure, stop. Just like in real life, where you're not sure, most of the time you have to stop, and that's the best thing to do. Stop, recompose yourself, check everything, and then go slowly. That's the idea, at least. But implementing that, much harder to do when you're there. It's revenge for that 5-hour stop earlier. I know, right? Yeah, he's really having at it now. Okay, let's try to move here. Try to... Okay, evade those. Oh, that's a pretty nice car. I think that's from the... I think that's the default from SES. I don't think I have any classic cars here in this profile. little faster than the 60 kilometers per hour. 60 is super fast for me already. With this kind of windy roads and super narrow roads, I would actually prefer like 40. Like we are going 40 almost. And did you notice the scenery here is much smoother? We have less trees than in Norway. So with File's environment, you get a lot less performance problems. It's smoother here in general. Oh no, stop. Okay, I'm following Pokemon. Stop. Go slow. That was some pretty sound advice. When you're not sure, stop. Maybe the only time that won't be applicable is if you're trying to climb a very steep hill. And then you stop in the middle and then you're doomed. We good? We good. Game. May not be the same guy. Then again, they may have a hive mentality. Yeah, that guy probably said something about me to this guy. They know me by now. Word gets around fast. Exactly. There's Twitter. Maybe they even have a Discord server. Are you planning on doing YouTube and Twitch full time? No, I'm not. Before I had my plans on that, but in the last few months I realized I didn't want this full time. I wanted this more of a hobby. You know, when it becomes full time, then things become serious. You know, it takes a bit of fun out of it. No matter how much you like doing something, if it's your main source of income, there's a certain seriousness in there that you can't really remove. So it kind of removes some bit of fun. It's still fun, but it's real then. And I think I'd rather keep it like a real hobby, so I can just really enjoy. And if I get something out of it, then that's a bonus. But yeah, I don't want to make it my like main source of income. No problem, Rohan. Have a good night. Thanks for clumsy trucking with us. Catch you next week. MP time. What are those things on your hat that move everything? That's called the TrackIR. And yeah, it's really awesome for for simulator games. Makes things a lot more immersive. Paired with a steering wheel, it just makes the entire experience much more realistic. It didn't even hit it. Come on. Exaggerating. And look how much I'm here on this side already. How the heck am I supposed to stay clear from all of you guys? Hey Shang, just in time for clumsy trucking. Hey bros, watch out for an Arocs heavy hauler when escorting. Yeah, true. They know me. You were a full-time YouTuber in middle school. Gets exhausting. Ah, I see. Yeah, so you know how it feels. Yeah. True, true. Thanks a lot, man. See you, Rags. Oh no, it was Rohan who was leaving. I was just reading his message. Yes. Welcome to the sub community. Subscriber world. Rags, thanks a lot again. And congrats on your PhD again. See you guys. See you, Rohan, if you're still here. On curves, maybe go off-road a bit. Sometimes I can do that, but sometimes there are posts like a while ago. Like in here, I can do it. But sometimes there are those like white little posts that don't really allow you to go past, like those things. So I'm not sure what to do then. I think I have to place myself better earlier. Like before I reach the curve, I should be on the right side already. I think that's what I should be doing. But if I move to the right at the last moment, it won't work. Collision box for the win. Yeah, I blame the collision box. It wasn't me, guys. There's something buggy about this. Not my fault at all. Technically, you aren't supposed to go off-road unless it's the last option. I can get behind that. That would make sense. Would be pretty... could get even dangerous, you know. It's carrying such a heavy load. And going off-road like that, who knows? The soil might not be stable. Might cause even more accidents. That's a very nice looking truck and trailer combo, huh? Love that. I might have to pay more in fines than you get in profit. True. Very true. Let's take a photo in this bridge. Let's make sure I don't hit that sign first though. I think that's good. And now I move to the right and I take a photo before this truck comes in. We may need to eat soon, no problem. We have around 25 minutes more of streaming. But yeah, no worries. Oh, that looks very good. I'll take that, thank you. The pretty banged up trailer. Super damaged. I'm not sure if it would even work once we get here. That side is probably the most, like, there's probably not even a glass there anymore. We've crashed that side more times than I can count. You never know if the wheels sink into the terrain. Yeah, exactly. Right. That makes a lot of sense. Ah, so this is really the wrong way to go. Look, I'm jutting out so much there. I should stay more on the right side. No, in this game that doesn't happen. Your tires won't get stuck under the soil, but it can be if you're like in an uneven piece of terrain. But it won't normally like sink on mud. Can we plan a 24-hour stream? That would be pretty difficult. We can plan for a longer one on Friday though, maybe. We'll see. Or maybe one of these days next week, since I'm on vacation after all. I have a bit more time. Order all the unhealthy food for the stream. Low carb, high fat, keto diet. 24 hours of wings. Wow, now I'm hungry. Man, I want wings now. Maybe we'll have wings for lunch. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Okay. All right. I think that's good. Okay. Phew. That went better than I expected. With a wheel cam, I can't afford a wheel cam. If you want a wheel cam, you won't have a face cam. I only have one cam. And if I want, I'm thinking how to set up a wheel cam. No, I don't think it will work. First and foremost, my desk is pretty cluttered. Second, I wouldn't have anywhere to hang the cam. I would need like a different, like, how do you call that? Boom arm. Oh, trailer damage. What the heck? I guess the sign. Well, this is gonna be a pretty... not the smoothest job, but if you get there in one piece, I'm happy. I blame SIP's traffic density mod. Yeah, we wanted more traffic, we got more traffic. I stay here on this side. I think this is good. Just put a picture of your face next to the wheel. That would work, huh? Yeah. Hey Adele, I think you might have, but I think I was streaming already by then, so I'll reply to you afterwards. Yeah, I couldn't reply in the middle of the stream, unfortunately. Hey Brutal Slam, I think we can go right here, yeah? Ignore the traffic light. Okay, and I think I went a bit over there, to be honest. But we'll slow down and see. Bro, I'm not yet done. Stop. Now we'll have to go all the way straight here, just to avoid this guy. And it still didn't work because he moved forward already. Yeah, that one, I can happily blame him. Chest GoPro. Wow, yeah, I don't have that kind of equipment, and I'm not planning to get that. I don't know, I don't find much use in a wheel cam, to be honest. You can see the wheel right here, and it's exactly how my wheel looks like, so I'm not sure what added benefit there is. But personally, I'm not into it. I thought I was using the Volvo. Yes, I am, for the main series. But this is the stream, which is a different world where we can be a bit more adventurous. So I tried a different truck. No, I don't actually live in the Philippines. I live in Singapore. Aha! So I can avoid that question, Stokes. Yeah, exactly what Pokemon said. No, it's fine. It's fine. Nicely manicured hands. Oh, is that what you want to see? Oh, here it is. Should have just said so in the beginning. It's just an excuse. You just want to see how dirty my desk is. Like it's not cam worthy. I can tell you that it's not cam worthy. I am not a really neat guy. I have to get some manicures now. Maybe I'll ask my wife to give me one. Flash the hand, yeah. It's fine, it's fine. No worries. Exactly. Yeah, true. Cannot afford to be neat. It's just not part of my personality. Ah, nice. That's good to hear, Adele. Who knows, we might have bumped into each other before. Yeah, Pokemon as well is from here. Cool. Before I never had people from Singapore watching. That's nice, yeah. It's a very welcome change. Glad to see someone from my side of the world is watching. Don't get that often. Your string of girlfriends have given anything but bad. Okay, that might be a different scenario. Okay, so I figured out we should be on this side. But by then, it's actually the last leg of the journey and our escort would be leaving us for this final stretch, I guess. Yes? He should probably be stopping there. Oh, he's actually turning left still? No, he's stopping, yeah. We are on our own now. What just happened, guys? Oh. Oh. Okay, I blame the... What can I blame? Trailer stuff. The trailer. I blame the trailer. The steerable axle ones. Oh. Is that good? Okay, I think that's better. I hate trailers with steerable axles. They're so weird. No problems all trip, then drop off damage. In my case though, there are problems the entire trip. It's just additional damage here. It's just damage the entire trip. And now it's raining. Thank you. Always be careful of the axles. I'm always careful. I'm the most careful driver there is. That guy standing there needs to change his underwear. Yeah, I think so too. I would have probably reacted the same. Go straight, then turn. I did go straight and then I did turn, right? Didn't I? See? I did exactly as you said. Just a bit of a different angle, I guess, but I did do those things. Stop. And we are good. Goodness, this is the worst trailer ever. Well, I wanted this, right? I wanted it. Reasonable. Achievement unlocked, Big Brother. Oh, what is that? What does that do, Big Brother? You guys know what that's for? We lost 7k there, 6.4% damage. Well, that's not a lot. Still quite a significant thing. I'll take that. The trailer was coming straight at him. Yeah. Right. Current relationship. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm not really sure. They're enemies one time and friends another. So it's a bit blurry. It's too political for me to understand. People that drop off are just gonna push the truck down that hill to the mine, right? Yeah, I mean, they're happy with that as it is. They don't really need it. They just need it on the side. Now, I don't think we have enough time for one more, but we can maybe take a look at some possible cool trailers here, or maybe there is a short journey somewhere. What the heck is that? Giant silo. Look at the length of that thing, 20.1. Is that the longest one ever? It is. It's even longer than this one. High tech, the massive tech part is also pretty huge. But the thing here is, I guess it's a bit easier because it's a simple rectangle, so it's easier to see the boundaries compared with the tractor, wherein some part is small, some part is jutting out, so it's harder to estimate. 15 minutes. Yeah, true. Oh, you do is fish. Yeah, looking for trouble, huh? Fish goes back in the water. Nuclear waste trailer. Is there such a thing? I would bet a modder would do something like that. Okay, we don't have any other thing. I think that's the only different thing we see. Incoming 30% damage. Yeah, it's true, Idel. It's an easy trailer. Let's just see how this looks like, right? Offer expires in 55 hours. Okay, so we can easily do something similar to moving, like setting it to 4 and then going there wherever that is. How do you spell that even? Kosice. Kosic, I don't know. There we go. Go to the SES forum. Why? Did I miss something? Here we are. €56 per kilometer. What they're not telling is they're burning 50 euros. Wait. Yeah, that's a Renault range, full of Renault range TRs. That's from all the trucks that we've been driving. They're still there, stuck in the log somehow. And I'm too lazy to clean them. See, I told you guys I'm not a neat guy. As long as it works, perfectly fine with me. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, 6.4, 68.55 liter fuel efficiency. GG. Pick the longest cargo. Is this the longest cargo? Okay, we'll have to see. Might not be able to finish it. Or maybe we can. No, I don't think we can. I'll have to leave in 10 minutes, unfortunately. I have a lot of things to finish. But yeah, at the very least we'll see it. Flawless mod setup. Duct tape these mods together. Oh, this looks pretty cool. I love the model of this one. Just pretty shiny. Pretty well modeled, I like it. It looks like a nuclear warhead. Without the head. Nuclear war. It is not wide though. That's a good thing. Good luck with this one. Oh yes. More steerable axles, my worst enemy. From Trump to North Korea. Probably don't want to be the one delivering that. And why the heck do we start here? Right from the beginning, it gives me some trouble already. Makes me go through this series of posts. It might be a bit disastrous, this one. Hey, thanks for the follow, Adel. Appreciate that. Did I hit something already? I think I did. Oh no 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 no. We're gonna hit that guy at the back. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, good. How the heck do you avoid this? Well, we have to do it in first person, right? Otherwise, it doesn't count. Okay, good. Alright. Okay. I think I should be able to manage more with a long trailer versus a wide trailer, but we will see how it goes. It's a bit too bright. There we go. I'm gonna hit something at the back. I feel like I might, but we will see. Yep, there we go. Oh, I hate it. Yeah, that one at the back. How do you even get out of here? To be fair, we're not even on the road yet and I hit something already. Actually, that just makes me look even worse, huh? You're moving into the rear Escort. You're not even here yet. This will be easy, they said. Yeah, it should be. It should be. Let's try that one more time. Okay, that kind of worked. Just clip the edge a bit. Good, we're good. Easier than the wide cargo. I told you. Told you it would be easier. Clumsy Trucking 101. Yeah, this DLC is perfect for us. Perfect for me. It highlights what I do best. Clumsy Trucking 101. Try not to hit anything, bro. Okay. I think we got it. The right turn actually went better than I hoped. I was expecting some kind of bump again when we hit it. Oh, lots of buses. Yeah, in terms of width, not too much a problem. It is kind of wide still though. It is wider than normal, but it is much longer. Look at that! Look at that monster of a... I can't even see the truck anymore from this angle. Let's have a photo. I may forget. True. Hey Paul. Good evening, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, let's take a photo of this. Let's include the back Escort, why not? And he seems to be steering way away from us. Steering clear from us. Giving us a much wider, much longer allowance. Not sure why. I'm pretty careful about these things. Look at how many axles those things has. That thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 10 axles all in all for the trailer. OMG. I'm using a TrackIR. Hey Kool-Aid. TrackIR 5 I think it is. Oh and yes, we don't need to worry about the traffic lights. Yeah, so many cars though. So many darn cars. I think I might hit the back again with this. Yeah. That's something I still have to understand. I don't get the magic here. Not clickbait, yeah. That's one possible thing. Oh. Well, I guess they're mad. Should try the big box next. Man, this is just the worst, huh? And I thought this would be easy. Alright, Pokemon. Thanks for hanging out, man. Catch you next week. Could probably do some MP then. OMG. This trailer. This sounds just like Manila. True that, yes. That sounded very familiar back there. How bad can you make the other driver say, Mindy? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, sure thing. Have a good day, Pokemon. Okay, I'll have to end the stream, unfortunately. We'll have to not finish this job. We'll stop somewhere. Grab a bit of coffee. You know what? Let's do an experiment. I'll go off the route and we'll see what happens, right? Just as an experiment. Now, they said that the job will end. But how fast will it end? If they will give us a warning or something? Let's check it out. New trailer that has more axles. We need more tight turns. I've had enough tight turns in one day. Man, I thought this would be easy. Yeah, there is a different kind of logic in there that I should use for turning like that, because the trailer is too long. It always hits the left side when I turn right. I need to place myself a bit more on the right, I guess, and go straight more, make less sharper turns. I'm not really sure. Now I'm looking for a road that an intersection where we can divert from the route, but I haven't seen it yet. What if we try hitting this guy in front? Would that work? Let's try. Okay, since we don't see any intersection, let's try that experiment. Let me try speeding, and we'll see if we get penalties and whatnot. I'm gonna leave his truck and trailer randomly on the side of the road. Not even at the right, not even at the side of the road, Sheng. Okay, let's do this. Oh, here we go. Ah, okay. Alright, I see. I see, that's what happens. Wow, that's a pretty tight... Those are pretty tight rules. You can't even hit it once. You don't just get a penalty, you fail the entire mission. Wow. See? Let's see. So if we load the checkpoint... Okay, so it basically just loads another game. Alright, let's try that. At least 2 new trailers in the DLC. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think there are. Because there's that like huge flat thing in the middle, and then has the axles on the side. Oh, look at that scene. Look at that view. That looks beautiful, isn't it? And then this checkpoint acts like nothing happened. Isn't this a no overtaking area? Why is that guy over there? That's what Swift drivers say when they have an accident. For science. Escort van murderer. Wasn't my fault, it was for science. Yeah, the boat cargo is hard to find. I haven't seen it yet. They must have made it pretty rare, because I think that in itself has an achievement. Yeah, you can't crash into an escort. You fail the mission immediately. Now that is a very nice shot. I think I'll be having a hard time picking the thumbnail now, because we have so many options here. FOV. Let's take one like that. Take one like that. And I am happy. Sure thing, Adele. I'll check it out after the stream, which is ending right about now. Oh, you hear that? That's how it sounds when you shift with this mod. Alright. Well, let's leave it there, guys. It was fun. It was pretty... It gave me a headache, these past 2 jobs. They are very challenging. I thought it was easy. I thought I could manage pretty well, but looks like I have a bit of practicing to do. It's still clumsy trucking at this point. He's a pretty tough boss. Yeah, sometimes I even get like negative mileage and negative fuel efficiency. That's how tough I am. Good day. Yes, it's 11 AM for me. But thank you everyone, thank you for joining, and it's been a wonderful stream for me. Hope it was good as well on your end. I had a lot of fun, and yeah, I'll see you again next week. Thanks everyone, have a good night, have a good day. Vacation time, yeah, last working day of the year. Last working day of the year. I can't wait. Thank you. Have a good one, guys. Thanks, and yes, as you guys saw, Clumsy trucking. See you next week.